Until now, I have been waiting to get my hands on one of these Sirui anamorphic lenses, and right here I have the 35mm 1.33 squeeze anamorphic lens from Sirui in the RF mount. Now, I've waited so long to get this version of the lens because originally Sirui actually did not sell this lens in the RF mount. For the past year or so, a company named MTF Services have been doing mods to existing lenses, and it cost a little bit more because you had to get the lens plus the mod. Now that Sirui have added the RF mount to this specific line of Super 35 RF lenses, I decided to pick up this 35mm during their Indiegogo campaign and do some test footage with my friend Claire in downtown Fort Lauderdale. We got a few shots using the lens paired with the Red Komodo and the DJI RS2. Now, I used the DJI RS2 because we were shooting at golden hour, so we didn't have that much time. So I wanted to just get a few quick shots, but since this lens is completely manual, wanted to be able to pull focus and do it all seamlessly without having to have a bunch of things around me. So I was able to not only pull my focus through the front focus wheel on the DJI Ronin S2, but I was also able to wirelessly monitor my video using the Red Control app on my iPhone. By the way, if you like the content you're seeing in today's video, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to keep up to date with the latest videos. So I was able to just get these few quick shots just to see how I like this lens, because I've actually never shot with these Sirui anamorphics before, and before I take them out on any gigs, I just want to see how they perform. And just from these few quick test shots I got, I actually really like the way that these lenses look. I actually kind of wish we did more that day just because I wanted to get a few different shots in a few different areas. I wanted to test out more than just the blue anamorphic flares, which you definitely get a lot of that with this lens, but I wanted to see how the out of focus areas looked. I also wanted to test out how the ovular bokeh looks on this lens, and to my surprise, if you're at the minimum focus distance and you have light sources that are pretty far away, you can get pretty nice bokeh with using this lens. So I definitely plan on doing more content with this Sirui 35mm RF. I want to test it out on the R7 in addition to the Komodo. I also want to use it as kind of a test bed to see if I want to pick up the entire set from Sirui. Because the only negative I really saw is that although these lenses are really made for video, they are photo style lenses, and so you have to use these supplied lens gears in order to pull your focus or pull your aperture. And that isn't the biggest deal, but at the same time, they're just rings. It would have been nice if they actually had the notches milled in here so we can just attach a follow focus directly to the lens itself. Time will tell. I think I may actually be able to get away with using this ring, and the reason being is this lens is just so small, even on the Red Komodo. I think the small profile of this lens, and I think it being made for cameras with Super 35 sensors, definitely comes into play, but the size is definitely a big factor on why I really love using this lenses, because I noticed their full frame options from Sirui are definitely a bit bigger. This was really more of a first impressions video. I'll be doing a review on this lens soon. I just didn't want to rush something out before I was ready. I wanted to really play with this lens first. If you have any questions, concerns, things you want to see with this Sirui 35mm anamorphic lens, make sure to ask in the comments below. And if you got knowledge and value out of today's video, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to keep up to date with the latest videos from the channel. Till next time, my name's Geoff Fagien. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next video.